He used to talk really, really negative about himself. He said, when I walk on the streets, it feels like everybody's staring at me. I said, what are they staring at? He said, I don't know, the way I walk, the way I look. He goes, when I take a shower, look at my body, I just hate my body. It's full of hair. It's just hair from everywhere. And even if I shave it, even if I wax it, whatever I've done in the past, it's just, I can't get rid of the hair. And he goes, I hate my thighs are so thick. They're so big. I can't do anything with them. The first few coaching calls, he was just always talked about such a negative, disgusting about himself. And I wonder, where was that coming from? Because we don't have a self-reflection in a negative way unless it was feeded into our brain as early as childhood. And the answer was, unfortunately, his mother and his dad, mainly his mother. His mom was a highly perfectionist lady, and she wanted everybody and everything to be perfect around her. And as human beings, can we really create perfection? It's impossible. It's not a job we can get done on this planet. Perfection is only for God. For humans, we're here to make mistakes. We're here to learn from those mistakes. And the most important people in our life, that are our parents, and if they don't accept us for who we are and constantly criticize us and put us down, of course that self-image is going to be negative when we grow up as adults. You know, I met him once. He flew down from New York and he wanted to see me because we thought working together face to face was going to be much effective. I only got to work with him for just a few sessions. And when I met him, what a young, handsome man. He was around 34, 35, tall. He was handsome. I'm talking about my reflection of how I saw him. Muscular body. But he unfortunately didn't see that. He didn't see any of it. Very super smart, intelligent human being. He was an engineer, very successful at work. But any of that stuff, he was blind to it because his biggest foundation for trust was ruined, which was his mother. For a guy, moms are their biggest trust source. And if your mom is constantly criticizing you, making you feel horrible about who you are as an individual, of course, the rest of the world is going to be completely dark, including your own image. I have to say with a lot of regret that a few weeks later after we met, I saw it on social media that he committed suicide. It was one of the possible horrible news I could ever witness. It broke my heart. It made me feel down and depressed for a week because he just could not bear that he could not make his mom happy. Mom was not talking to him. Dad left him when he was like, I don't know how old. The horrible stories that he shared with me, it just broke my heart so much. And the damage was done so much, and he was on medication, that he could have cured himself by just having more patience to work on himself, but he just couldn't bear that thought. And mom was not talking to him. And every time he said I would invite her over to talk, she would find something wrong with him and criticize him. And he was actually searching for his mother's love, and he couldn't find it in any other woman. So for him, the best soothing process was to take his life, unfortunately. It was very sad, but it was heartbroken. Why am I sharing this story with you? I'm sharing this story with you for those moms and dads that you're not aware of your personality, that you're a perfectionist. I want you to see what you've done or you're doing to your kids, because you're damaging them for life. In some cases, they take their lives because of how you're treating them. Maybe you're not recognizing, maybe you're not noticing that, how much damage it's going to have on somebody. But I want you to stop and realize that, because you are on this planet for a reason, to give love and acceptance and bring peace upon your children, not to take those away from them. If you think you know someone who is doing this already, please share this video with them or share it on your page. And if you have any comments, bring it on, because our job is to make every day, to make a difference in somebody else's life, to save a life, and to cure people from depression. Because depression, all there is people feeling worthless about who they are. That's all there is to depression. It's what they focus on. And what they focus on is all negative self-reflection about who they are. And the mom and dad or loved one not accepting them. Thank you. Till next time. Coach Mary Nawabi.